I poured red wine all over my pajamas, then I rubbed the wine onto my inner thighs. After that, I crawled toward the door and purposely slammed into the glass. I did all of this to make sure the security cameras caught my movements, to make it look like I had been abused, and I did it all to get back at my unfaithful husband, to make the scene look more realistic. I drew my own blood, splashed some on the kitchen cabinets, and poured the rest on the floor. Then I used my hand to smear the blood evenly. After that, I used tissues to wipe the floor, just like cleaning up a crime scene. Then I covered a hammer with blood too. Once I finished everything, I threw the hammer into the fireplace to burn it. But I knew doing just this wasn't enough to frame him for murdering me, so I deliberately got close to my pregnant neighbor. In no time, we became close friends. I invited her to my house and hinted that my husband was abusive. When she went to the bathroom, I stole her urine, so the hospital would confirm that I was pregnant. I made myself look like the fragile one in the marriage. Then I secretly used my husband's credit card to buy lots of men's luxury items and hid them all inside an abandoned house. After doing all that, I bought myself a life insurance policy and listed my husband as the beneficiary, so the evidence chain would look even more complete. I stayed up writing 200 diary entries, documenting our broken relationship. Every line written real enough, cruel enough, believable enough. Then I burned part of the diaries and left the remaining pages where the police would find them. I cut my own hair and dyed it, including my eyebrows. Then I hit my own eye with a hammer to create the marks of abuse. When every step was complete, I left home for good. And when Jack came home and saw the chaos and realized I wasn't there, he had no idea what had happened. Then the police rushed in and started searching. They found blood on the cabinets, so Jack was immediately treated as a suspect. After interrogation, the police released him due to a lack of decisive evidence. But the first step of my plan had already succeeded. When my parents learned I was missing, they came and held a press conference. Jack pretended to be worried in front of the cameras and asked the public for clues. But during the final photo session, he stood next to my picture and showed a strange smile. That photo went viral instantly, and the public labeled him a monster. A few days later, during a rescue event, my best friend rushed over with a child in her arms and demanded to know if Jack knew I was pregnant. The explosive news shocked everyone. Reporters swarmed him with questions, and he had no choice but to hide in a police car. The police interrogated him again. He denied knowing my friend, but the police showed photos of us together and found his credit card records showing large luxury purchases in a short period of time. Finally, they pulled out the life insurance policy. Every piece of evidence pointed to him hurting his pregnant wife for insurance money. Even though everything happened exactly the way I planned, this still wasn't the end of my plan.